Okay, so I'm going to show y'all how to take photos, import them into Lightroom, and then delete the photos from Lightroom by putting them on a hard drive so that way your computer still has enough room. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to open up Lightroom. Okay, Lightroom's open. We're going to go to Library. We're going to go to Import. We're going to go to EOS XD. Import the pictures you want to import. So all of these are in RAW. They're the .c3 file. Okay, it's copying and importing. Pictures of my dog. Okay, there's 30 of them. So let's say I'll go through and I like, 5. Okay, then I come down here to the filters. I go to rated. There's the 5. See at the top it says converting to DNG. So normally, if it's like a big file, like a big project for a client, there'd be 1,500, 2,000, 100 pictures, however many it'll be. So it'll take a little bit longer. So just kind of plug it in, let it go, and then go to develop, whatever, and do your thing. But to get rid of them, what you would do, you would just go to, as soon as it's done converting, you can go to unrated or filters off. And then, so what you can do is it'll have all of the pictures, okay? So for example, like all of these pictures, or all of these that are dark, that are unhighlighted, that have this little question mark here. So there's all of these pictures, okay? 30 pictures were converted to DNG. So you still have all of your photos in Lightroom, but you just can't really develop them. Like it won't let you develop anything. It says file can't be found. So if you're looking for a folder, okay, what you can do, you can come over to your external hard drive, click on that. Once it loads, so let's say we want to look up August 7th. So we want to look up the zoo photos. So we come over here, we go to that day, so we go to August 7th, and then boom, there's all of your photos as a DNG/RAW file. To get them on there, what I do, I close out Lightroom, yes, quit, I go to About This Mac, I go to Storage, I go to Manage on the Macintosh HD, I pop up the window, and normally what it's under Documents, okay? You would go to File Browser, you go to Photos, okay? My Apple iGallery is 15 gigs, so I can't do anything about that because it's on the iCloud, but whatever. So, go to Lightroom, okay? You go, okay, well the Lightroom catalog, the Lightroom catalog is 7 gigs. So what you can actually do, that's all of the stuff. So like if you want to delete that, it'll show nothing in Lightroom. So as soon as you open up, it'll be like you just opened up Lightroom for the first time. But if you want to go to a day, you can go to, whatever day. So then you're going to click on Shift and do both. And what I do is I open up my thing, and then I just drag them over, and I put them in there, and then it loads, it does its thing, and whenever it's done doing its thing, I'm just going to move them to the trash. It'll be super easy, super quick, and then that way that freed space, that 2 gigs, is off of my computer. Now, this Lightroom library, 7 gig, I can put that as well in here. I have a file that I have is like Lightroom stuff or something like that, like Lightroom catalog. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just bring that over here to Lightroom catalog. You know what? I'm gonna stop that, and let's see. I think it's in Lightroom edits. No, what is it under? Lightroom stuff maybe? Lightroom settings? Lightroom stuff. Okay, so Lightroom stuff. Now, you know what? I'm going to change the name. Okay, so what I'm going to do to delete this 7 gigs of stuff off Lightroom, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to drag it onto my folder in my hard drive. I'm going to hit keep both. Okay, so it's going to take a long time to do 7 gigs. It'll take, it says 2 minutes. So after that's done, you'll open Lightroom back up. It'll basically be an empty, clean slate. And then that's how you get everything off of your Lightroom onto your hard drive and still have everything on your hard drive. So if you ever need to go and look something up, so if you ever need to go and look up a file, what I would do is go into your hard drive, if you kind of remember what day it was, and go in and search the day through your hard drive of photos, like title it all Lightroom photos or something like that. That being said, I hope this was helpful, and thanks for watching, guys.